Hey Sag, welcome to your November 2020 reading. Happy early birthday. Let's just get straight into it. How's Scorpio season treating you? Eight of Cups. Six of Pentacles. Certain power dynamics in your life aren't working anymore. Certain dynamics in your life make you feel like this, when instead you should be feeling like this and be living in a place like this. November holds an emotional departure. It may mean physical, but in most cases I feel like you're going to be withdrawing certain levels of your attention from certain people, removing yourself from certain dynamics in which you feel like this, just by not emotionally investing into the thing anymore. Knight of Wands in the reverse. Ace of Wands. Okay. The Five of Cups is a place of lamenting and a place of feeling regretful and upset about past circumstances. I feel like there are certain people in your life that perpetuate feelings from the past and make you feel stuck in a place that you're no longer in currently. And I feel like certain people use this as a way to try to get some leverage with you. I think sometimes your fiery, direct, bold, and very confident self intimidates a lot of people. And so they take moments in which you are sitting fully in the King of Wands space, and later, because of just how direct and how mutable you are and how rapid it can just, the fire is expressed, they can sometimes use this against you and bring up certain natures of yours when it comes to how you express yourself. Not express yourself in the modern way, but express yourself. We are all living expressions of God and of this universe. How you express yourself in this realm. People have been emotionally manipulating you and putting you in a space physically where you are cutting yourself off from growth by allowing other people to continue to keep you, to uphold this power dynamic. Knight of Wands, I don't think there's anything really left to talk about. I don't think there's anything left to discuss. I don't think you owe anybody an explanation. I also think that this isn't something that can be communicated. Some people just don't get it. People are really selfish sometimes and wrapped up in their own, wrapped up in the way that their internal world operates, that they fail to forget that other people may not be operating in that same space. And And so certain people may want to initiate conversations with you on why you are emotionally withdrawing, why you are emotionally fleeing the scene. I don't think you owe anybody an explanation. I feel like, if anything, other people should be hyper aware of where they've been upholding this negative power dynamic. But again, like I said, people are selfish and people are sometimes takers. And even though they take, even when the spotlight gets shown on their actions, they act as if nothing was ever happening, nothing was ever wrong. It's like they act as if when the spotlight is shown on something, then that's the first time that somebody's hearing about it. Ace of Wands, allow God, allow the universe to navigate you through this season. This isn't a time for you to be emotionally overthinking and overextending yourself, worrying and mentally mulling over how other people may take your departure. The problem with the Six of Pentacles type energy is that this is something that's been going on consistently. And so some of the cherries that have been stacking on top of the sundae are things that have happened over the course of time. Maybe some things that happened a few years ago, a few months ago, just little ways that the Six of Pentacles has been upheld. And so things may not be at like a boiling point right this instant in other people's eyes, that you're interacting with. To you, this is something that's been boiling over and become a slow burn over time. Okay? Let them feel the spontaneity of it. Don't interfere with how the cards fall for other people. The Five of Cups energy is like trying to lament over something that's out of your control. You trying to, by keeping yourself in an emotionally, oh, what's the word? You're in like a state of flux right now within yourself. You're in flux. Don't perpetuate it. These aren't your cups. You know what I mean? Like, you shouldn't be over here assuming other people's emotional burdens right now. I know we're in Scorpio season and the moon is currently in Cancer as I'm filming this, and it may be really easy for you to step into that, but I really need you to take your eyes off of the spilled cups that other people have spilled and let these cups stay. And I mean, imagine if these cups like have been spilled over for days, weeks, you know what I mean? Just completely left to like to rot. There's no respect for what was in those cups. There's no respect from the other people on what has been spilled over within those cups. If there was any respect or reverence, then there would be other people huddled around you taking a look at what has been spilled amongst you guys. There's none of that here. There's only you mulling over the spilled cups of others while they're all off doing their thing with whoever is immediately around them at that time. The Ten of Cups is here for you. The Ten of Cups is the space that you are, whether it feels like it or not, you're subconsciously drifting towards. That's why all of this walking away and this emotional leaving behind is happening. Every time you leave something that is not honoring you or upholding the energetic space that you want to be in, and you make the decision to leave that behind because you feel that it is something that actually no longer is serving you, you are listening and answering the call that the universe is sending you to move another step in the direction of your goals. So where you should be directing your energy right now is the Ten of Cups. And I'm not trying to seem really harsh with you because I know it may be hard to keep the Ten of Cups in mind during this time. I understand that there is a overall influence that's going on with the planets right now that may make this difficult. Yet my advice remains the same. Because if you're conscious enough to know that it's the energies around you that are making you feel this way, then you should be conscientious enough to know how to, at bare minimum, help yourself coast through it. You don't want to assume this role of like the Four of Cups, just sitting with your arms crossed because things aren't emotionally comfortable for you right here, right now. Even though you may not feel in the right space or in the space, in an ideal space to do the work that you need to do right now, to put forth that extra effort, to really concrete yourself into this space, even if it means revolutionizing the way that you show love to yourself. Some of the ways that you access this Ten of Cups space normally may not be assisting you correctly right now. What do I mean by that? There may be certain self-care routines and certain things right now that normally make you feel really peaceful and centered and stable that don't make you feel that way right now. And so it may be time to kind of revolutionize how you bring peace to yourself, even if that means exploring different things that maybe once weren't appealing to you, just to diversify how you access your inner peace. You guys are Sagittarians. You, for the most part, most of the time have very multifaceted personalities and have a lot of different passions and can become passionate about a lot of different things. And so if you choose to take on the role of the Four of Cups this month, that's a choice. And it's self-inflicted. You may not know what exactly brings you peace right now, but you can go out and figure it out, right? You don't want to just ride the month out like this. And again, I know it may not be easy considering the universal energies that we have going on right now, but Sag, by the time your season comes around, the sun moves into your sign on the 22nd. All of that fire is going to come rushing in like a floodgate, and mutable fire at that. So you have to trust and believe that the fixed water season is taking you to places that emulate that energy, and it's for a reason. It's for a reason. You're meant to be doing some really deep internal work right now. And if you weren't doing it this month, then you will feel it in your season. Okay, hold on. Nine of Wands. Scorpio water may be perpetuating this feeling of instability. I feel like you guys are kind of out of your element right now, and going this deep, this fast and this intensely is kind of uncomfortable for you. That's okay. Like I was saying, there are opportunities in this vulnerability that you're experiencing right now within yourself. You may not be able to see all of those opportunities materialize right now, but they're there. And like I just said, once your season comes around, which we're less than 20 days away, okay, you can do it. I'm a Sag rising. I can do it. I'm talking to me as much as you. When your season comes around, all of these things that have been waiting in the background are there for you. It's a lot nicer for the switch to happen when a new season comes around and when fresh energy gets downloaded. It's really nice when the download of that is just you turning around and seeing that everything's been waiting for you this entire time, rather than something coming in through new divine, like, crazy channels. Like, be grateful for the fact that you have the energy working around you right now, you just can't see it. That's already a another step along the path that a lot of other signs don't have that they don't have that advantage this month. You do. Your feelings right now are the gateway to accessing all that is here for you. The closer that we get to the sun moving into your sign, you will start to feel the fixed water let up. The more and more you start to acknowledge, and even if you aren't able to pinpoint exactly what some of these things are that are kind of lurking in your background, you are becoming more and more comfortable with the idea that they are there, and you're becoming more and more confident and trustworthy and faithful in the fact that they are written for you. Those things are not only here for you, but they are waiting to be found out by you. And so that kind of sparks that very optimistic, bold, fiery Sagittarian energy in you again. And you're able to rush towards that that new ground. You're able to not new ground, you're able to rush into your season is what I mean. You're able to finish Scorpio season and in this really strong manner where you're picking up a lot of momentum, and as the sun moves into your sign, you're already there. Ace of Pentacles. Hold on, I'm sorry. 10 of Pentacles, and then the Ace of Pentacles. What you find as you enter December, as we end November and go into December and we're fully in your season, is that you are supported. And you are in a new elevated space. And if you do go through the work of honoring yourself emotionally and honoring isn't the word, hold on. And acknowledging the fact that certain steps need to be made in order for you to protect your emotional security, which it's all connected. So like your emotional security bleeds into your material realm. That's what's signified with all the cups energy, and then like the 6 of Pentacles at the beginning of your reading. You are stepping into a place of self-sufficiency again, and you're being rewarded for it. Not just for the sheer fact that you're doing it, but you've been busting your ass to get yourself to a space like this. And so now that you are zeroing in more and more with each passing month on totally getting back to your fully independent self, the more and more you do that, the more and more you're going to realize just how secure and supported you are in your everyday, whether that be financially, emotionally, everything. But there's a difference because it's stemming from within you. The 10 of Cups and the 10 of Pentacles is fulfillment and security in your emotional life and in your practical life. This gives you all the feelings of security you need to go and burn as bright as you can as a Sag. Okay? And with the Ace of Pentacles, this is just showing and proving that the more that you trust in yourself and the more that you hold on to that mutable fire nature of you that wants to burn through the things that don't work anymore and destroy the things from your life that are debilitating to you, that you are supported along the way. A major theme this month has been transformation for all of the signs and coming back to a place within self that is most true to our nature, yet such new ground for all of us. The more that you step into your true nature as a Sag and what your predisposed energetic makeup is as a Sag, the more that you embrace it and follow that instinct and that guiding light and stop fighting against it, the more and more your life will start moving with so much more grace. It's going to be a time where you notice that as certain needs come up, they are met. That as certain situations bubble to the surface that require some assistance. I'm not just talking financial, but I'm talking anything that diverts your time away. Anything that comes into your life, good or bad, you have the energy and the support around you divinely to rise to that occasion. All right, Sag. Bottom of the deck, King of Pentacles. I'll just end it with this. The light at the end of the tunnel is a greater sense of security in yourself and you being able to lean on you the way that you've allowed other people to lean on you. And the best part about it is you're not going to leave yourself stranded in the dust, left to look and clean up messes that have been caused by other people. It's a true level up. All right, Sag. Happy early birthday. I'll see you in December.